everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see, we are decorating for the fall, and that is my dog in a cone. He just got neutered, so he wanted to make an entrance. So this is where I normally keep like my holiday fun little things, and I wanted to give you a before clip. And here is the glass and stainless cleaner that I use. It's from Rocasa. I love Rocasa Organics, highly recommend them. And it is all non-toxic, and I strongly feel that switching my cleaning products will benefit me so much in the long run, because women typically are the ones in the home who are inhaling all the toxic fumes from all the sprays, cleaning things, and I feel like making simple little swaps make a huge difference in the long run. So as you can see, I am cleaning the little table that I have, and I will show you what I am going to decorate for the fall season. It is still pretty warm here where we are in Louisiana. I'm not sure where it is in your area, but I go to the store and I see all the pumpkins and all the holiday things and the holiday pumpkin smells out, and I just figure it's September, it's time to bring out the pumpkins, even though it's 100 degrees outside. But generally speaking, I feel like where I live, it's a lot hotter than it typically is in other areas of the country, and for some reason it feels like our season is just a bit behind where everyone else is. I'm not sure how it is for y'all, but yeah. So in this clip, I just wanted to show you this little pumpkin in a basket, and I feel like I'm kind of gonna go with like a wooden neutral theme with this little shelf area. I feel like decorating is a little tricky sometimes. It's a lot of hit and miss, things like that, but I feel like kind of sticking to one or two colors overall really can make a difference. I try not to bring too much of a variety of colors in, and I really just think that that kind of helps the eyes to settle a little bit. So with this, I'm going with more of like a neutral cream brown situation. I personally love decorating with trays because I love to add interest and give things some height, so not everything is the same. It catches the eyes. I just think that it's fun, and it's fun to incorporate those type things into my decorating. If you can't tell by now, I love sparkles. I love, all things that sparkle, and so I love incorporating a little fun, little glittery sunflowers into the fall. I know fall is typically mostly thought of with pumpkins, warm colors, neutrals, orange, brown, but if I see something, that somebody's selling, like I think I got those at Michael's a few years ago, and it's sparkly and it's fun, but it's still fall, you bet you I'm gonna be grabbing that. A lot of times it helps to take a step back and look at where your eyes fall naturally when you're looking at something. What do they gravitate to? What area is too cluttered maybe looking? what area needs a little bit more balance. I try not to add more than 3 things per shelf. And I really enjoy how this shelf turned out. I think I might tweak a few things here and there as the fall season kind of comes on through, but overall I'm happy with it. My next item of business is to remove the spring, summer bowl of flowers, and I'm going to add this bowl. I love scallop things. I love scallops. I love scallop bowls, and it smells incredible, but I don't burn that candle because the candle is toxic. I just use it as decoration, and I got it from Target. And so here you can see I am removing my spring, summer little hand towels that I like to keep underneath my sink, and I'm replacing them with ones that I've had for a while, but I'll probably need to be replacing these soon. They're super cute, and I love that they're like gold foil, but I think they've kind of seen better days. In this clip, so this is my entertainment center, and my kids went swimming in the backyard and tracked in a bunch of grass, and when the grass dried, they had the dry grass all over their clothes, and their clothes landed on my entertainment center, and so I am wiping down all of the dried grass from the entertainment center before I decorate it. It's so important to wipe it down before decorating, because that's just a mess that you don't want to have to deal with, and you want everything to be pretty when you're decorating. As you can see, my poor pumpkin has been with me for a few years now, but it became a casualty to my decorating this year. It's kind of sad, but things break, and that's why stores continue to have things out so we can replace them and buy different things, and if we need to. But a lot of times that those type of stuff happens where you store something and you're getting it out and they break. So it happens to us all. In this one, I love my sunflowers again. As you can see, my little sparkly sunflowers in my vase. And the pumpkin is a candle that I got, I believe, from Home Goods a few years ago. And I have learned to not keep candles and things of that type texture up in my attic because it gets too hot and they will melt. As you can see in this clip right there, I had these little pumpkin, I don't know, they like lit up, and they were really pretty and sparkly, and they were kind of like a candle flicker, and it was super cute. I love them. I got them last year, so I've only had them one season, and I stored them with the rest of my fall stuff, and it succumbed to the temperature of my attic. Not sure 100% how I feel about these pink sunflowers inside this vase, but I think trying things out and seeing what works from one season to the next is always, really part of the process, and I think it's just fun, trial and error. But I actually think I do end up liking how this vase turned out. This is a sort of new area of my house, and I love pink, as you can tell. Pink is my favorite color, and I try to incorporate it throughout the house. And another thing is, once I find something that's fall but it's also pink, like a blush pink, muted pink, I like to stick with it. So this is a wreath that I purchased from Kirkland's a few years ago, and I love incorporating a lot of like neutral, earthy tones into my home along with the fall and the pink. So just a couple different things. Found this little gem hiding in my fireplace, so you never know what you're gonna find when decorating around here, especially with 3 small kids. I guess the dinosaur needed a cave or something, I don't know. Well, my friends, this is about where I leave you. I hope you got some inspiration today to decorate your house for fall, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Have a blessed day.